some of you, ask me uh, about the transcription of a piece of music on a lead sheet from one key to another key. Um, what you specifically asked me is that how do you transcribe a melody from a lead sheet from one key to another key? For example, if the melody on the lead sheet is in C major, and then you want to play it in F major, how do you sit down and transpose that melody from C major to F major? That's the question that I have that I received from a few students, I assume, out there. You know. Well, it's not that difficult if you know how to attach the numbers, okay, that are related to the notes in the keys to the notes. As you know, in a major scale, C major scale, F major scale, on and on, on and on, there are 7 notes. Of course, when you repeat the root in octave, then some people say you have 8 notes because of the repeat of the root. But I'm gonna take the liberty to say that there are 7 notes in the major scale. So for each note there's a number, a Roman number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You know that. So yeah, for each note in the scale, there's a number. So if you have a lead sheet in front of you, you know a lead sheet is a summary of a song, of a complete song, or of a piece of music. So on a lead sheet, what you're gonna have the melody, okay, and chord symbols. You're not gonna have any kind of musical arrangements, anything like that. All you have is all you're gonna have on the lead sheet is the melody and chord symbols, you know, on the measures. So when it comes to play the harmony, the the rhythm section is going to play the chords, and since there are no arrangements, the rhythm section, like the rhythm guitar, the bass, especially the rhythm guitar is gonna play the rhythm, the chords, to match the groove that is that is stated by the band, by the combo, by the orchestra. So the rhythm guitar is gonna be free, okay, to play the rhythm, okay, he or she wants, as long as he or she stays in the spirit of the music, in the pocket, in the groove. So, but that's different from, like, so in this case, if you transpose the music from C major to F major, for example, so the rhythm section, you know, is going to it's not going to be too hard for the rhythm section to just, you know, transpose on this part. But but if you want to transcribe the melody, especially if you want to write it down from one key to another key, I have I have a way I have a way that you can I have a trick that you can use to do that. Okay? I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Alright? Okay, here we go. Now, if you have a lead sheet in front of you, and then the melody is in C major, and you want to transpose it, you want to write it, you want to transcribe it to another, to C, to F major, for example. This is where your numbers come in. This is where your numbers come into play. Now, what you need to do, you look at the music, okay? You know the numbers on the scales. F major has 7 notes, 7 numbers. C major has 7 notes, 7 numbers. So what you do, you take your lead sheet, okay, and then you take a piece of paper, you write down the scale, the 2 scales, okay, because remember you're going to use 2 scales, 2 scales. You're going to transpose from C major to F major. So what you do, you take a piece of paper, you write down the 2 scales side by side. C major scale, 1. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not saying C, E, C, D, E. That's not what I'm saying. I'm using numbers because those numbers, that's what you're gonna need to write the music from C major to F major. You're gonna need the notes, you're gonna need the letter names also, but the most important, uh, but most importantly, you're gonna need the numbers. Okay, then I say note number 1 is of in C major is C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll write it down. Okay. C number 1, and then D number 2, E number 3, F4, G5, A6, B7, and then you repeat the 1, which is now octave 8. That's one scale. Now you play the other scale and you write it down. F major. Again, you got 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got F. You got F1. You got A2. No. You got F1. You got G2. You got A3. You got B flat 4. You got C5. You got D6. You got E7, and then you got F, which is the octave. Now, all you need to do now, you on the lead sheet, okay, that in which the melody is written in C major, note by note, you write the number. Okay, on each note, let me put it this way. On each note in the melody, you're going to write a number. Where in the music you see a C, you write 1. Where you see an F in the music, on the lead sheet, you write number 4. Where you see a 6, and where you see an A, remember we transposing from C major to F major. where in the music you see A, that's note number 6 on in C major, in the C major scale, on your sheet, on the lead sheet under that note, or wherever, on over that under that note. I would prefer to do it under that note. You write number 6, and so on and so on. You may not have to write a number on every note in the music, because you know music is repetitive. So you're going to, when you play, like, especially if you yeah, of course, music is repetitive. Like if you playing a piece of music in A, okay, form, a song, or a piece of music A, that's a form, of a song. So you got A, you play I think it's about probably 8 bar, and A, then you play another 8 bar. That's, you repeat, you know the same, you repeat the first line, and then you go to the bridge, and then you come back to the, so the notes are going to, the notes are going to repeat themselves. So you may not have to write on all the notes in the music, because of that fact. But now that's what you do. So now when you finish, after you finish writing all the numbers according to, on the sheet, on the lead sheet, according to the numbers, according to your scale, then you are now ready to transfer, to transfer your song, your music from C major to F major. Okay, I'm gonna tell you in a minute. All right. So it's not that hard, but you need to understand. You need to focus so you can understand. Okay, now once again, after you finish writing your numbers on the lead sheet under each note. Okay, now you you go to your scale, F major scale. Okay, because this is the scale you're going to transpose your the music to. So now you need the F major scale. Now you go back to your lead sheet. You're going to look at the numbers, right? If the first note that I see at the beginning of the music, the first number that I see is a 5, then I come to the then I come to the F major scale, and I look at the number 5 note. The first note in the music is number 5. Then I come, then I look at the scale on the keyboard. I look at the F major scale on the keyboard and find note number 5. And I count. I say, okay, F 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, and then note number 5 is a C. So now, okay, now in my new sheet of music on which I'm going to write I'm going to write the new I'm going to write the music in the new in the new F major scale. I write, now I can write the note. Okay, you can write the note. I mean, you can write you can write the name of the note if you want. Now I can write, okay, it is C. The second note, I look at the number. I mean, the next note in the melody. If it is a number 2, then I come to the keyboard, and I look for note number. I look for note number 2 in the key of F. It's a G, and I go back on my new key, F major. I write, okay, I write F on the. Actually, let me put it this way. On the same, it would be easier. It will be easier for you to understand if you write the name of the letter names of the notes in the F major scale under the numbers that you wrote on the lead sheet. Okay, so I had number 5 for the first note. Okay, then I come here on the keyboard. I look for note number 5, that is C. Then on the note number 5, I write C, and so on and so on and so on and so on. Then you can go back and look at your notes for the F major that replace the notes in the key of C major. So, and it's very easy if you understand the number system to play the scales on the keyboard. So first thing that you do, okay, you look at the music on the lead sheet. You play the scale that the music is currently written in, then then whatever scale you're going to transpose the music to, you play that scale also. Then you know you have 7 notes in the major scale, so you go back, you look at the sheet of music, you look at the lead sheet, okay. So under each note on the lead sheet, you write a number that corresponds to the major scale. The music is written in, and then now you play the notes. You play on the keyboard. You play the note scale. You're going to transpose the music to. Then you go back and look at the numbers on the lead sheet, and then you look at the numbers, and you come back to the note scale. You look for the number, and then the note that represents the number, you write that note under the number. Now you have your music in a brand new scale. I hope you get it. It's not that hard. Okay. Okay, that's it. See you later.